Hi, I want to talk about hygiene in this video. I'm itching already, y'all. It's so early in the morning to be itching, okay? But I'm going to talk about hygiene in this video, okay? Now, I'm not one to extensively talk about hygiene because it's all relative. Some people like to wear perfume. Some people just like to have soap on. It's all relative. Um, Now, there on YouTube, there are a lot of videos of young men, particularly young black men, who are talking about their hygiene experience when they were young, whatever, using graphic language. Um, and previously, I did do a video on hygiene if you are homeless and how to take care of your teeth if you are homeless, if you had weren't, okay? But I did do some videos on that, how to take care of yourself, hygiene, and if you're homeless, and how to take care of your body if you're homeless. Um, but a lot of men on YouTube of a lot of different ages are talking about that on YouTube, their experience with a very stinky girl or whatever. And but you know what? Maybe we should have this conversation. Now, hygiene is not easy to talk about. Uh, for example, in my homeless videos, if you're homeless, I encourage people to use Ajax. Ajax dishwashing liquid is a very good antibacterial soap. You can use it for bathing. You can put some in your laundry. It's very good for killing that odor from the streets. Um, Now, I encourage people who are homeless to always get them a storage unit. On the average, it costs about anywhere from $35 to $50 for a small storage unit. You can put your things in there so you don't have to keep hauling them around all the time. Um, and look, you can go in there and take yourself a quick bath. Just shut that door, put a brick under there so no, to give yourself some privacy. Just shut the door, put a brick under there so you can get out of the storage unit. Of course, take your key to the storage unit with you. Okay, and just get a gallon of water that you can get from most stores for 50 cents or 69 cents. Get your gallon of water and give yourself a quick bath or quick wipe over or something in that storage unit. That will enable you to put your stuff in the storage unit so you don't have to haul it around all the time. And that will actually better enable you to go to work too if you are homeless and you're working. Okay, now I would not recommend you have any food whatsoever in the storage unit because that's going to draw rats and mice to the storage unit. You don't want that. You want to keep a storage unit kind of clean because you got other storage units beside you, so you want to keep them clean. Okay, so you don't want to have any food whatsoever in the storage unit. You don't want to do that. I've had now, like I said in the video, if you have how do you brush your teeth if you're homeless? Well, you get a cup that's smaller than this, and you fill it with hydrogen peroxide, mouthwash, and a toothbrush, and you brush your teeth. And you can get all these supplies, very good hygienic supplies, cheap at the Dollar Tree. So get your hygienic supplies, toothpaste, toothbrush, etc. at the Dollar Tree. You only need a cup about half the size of this to brush your teeth every morning. Okay. A lot of times people don't smell themselves. They don't know. But just like the way I raised mine, we trained our children. We trained ours to take showers every day. That is something that has to be taught within the families. We trained ours to take a shower every day. That way it's not you smelling. If you go to class or something, it's not you smelling because you took a shower that morning and you brushed your teeth and everything. A lot of times people don't smell themselves. They don't smell the breath. They don't smell the scent. I think that if you're going to be intimate with somebody, you do have some right to tell them that they need to take a shower before they come over to see you. They need to brush your teeth more often, y'all. Okay? If you're working with somebody who has an odor problem, I do think you would be doing them a world of good if you just took them aside, excuse me, took them aside privately and said, you know what, you have an odor problem. Rather than having people at work snicker at this person all day, just take them aside and said, you have an odor problem. Okay, because they may not know that. I think if you're intimate with somebody, yeah, you are well within your rights to tell them that. Although it's not easy, but you're well within your rights to tell them that. I remember when I was 16, I used to braid this guy's hair, and my hands would get grossly dirty every time I do it. My mother was getting grossed out. It was a very, and the other girls who were doing his hair were saying the same thing, that he has very, very dirty hair. Every time they would braid his hair, their hands would get grossly dirty. Okay, so to keep the pressure off of me, my mother's put me under pressure, and I wanted that extra, $2 to $6 that I was earning from braiding his hair, because I was 16. I told him my mother was putting me under pressure. Plus, I wanted that extra $2 to $6, whatever he was paying me. So I told him. I said, that his hair was dirty. I told him. I said, I will continue to do your hair, but you're gonna have to wash your hair before you come up to my apartment to do it. Okay, so he didn't speak to me for the rest of the year, and I have not seen him since. Okay, that's been well over 30 years. Okay, well over almost 40 years. Okay, I haven't seen him since. So he's quit speaking to me. But you know what? I think I did him a world of good, because I don't know if he's gotten married or whatever. But look, he cannot have hair like that and being married. He's gonna get the pillows dirty and so on. So even though he didn't speak to me, I had to sacrifice the friendship, because that's what it was, a friendship. Even though I had to sacrifice the friendship, I think I did him a world of good that lasted him well into his adult years. Now, I'm going to talk about men for a minute. Now, a lot of men think it's very macho to sweat. They don't have to take a shower. They think it's macho to sweat, or they think it's macho to, have dirty jeans or something, because it proves that they're working. Okay. A lot of men, they go come to your house or whatever after playing basketball, and you're a girlfriend, you busy holding your nose. Okay. But they don't understand that they need to take a shower. And, look, scrape off that bacteria using either a towel or one of these squidgies. This is good for scraping off that bacteria every day. So I urge men to take a shower every day. Take a shower after bacteria. There's no rule of how many showers you should take. If you want to take 2 or 3 showers a day, it's your business. It's your water. It's your bill. Okay. My opinion, you take as many showers as you need to take. Okay. And men, you need to brush your teeth daily. Just go, in my opinion, go into the bathroom and do everything. Go into the bathroom, take a shower, brush your teeth, do everything. Please use mouthwash. Please use floss. Okay. Now, my personal opinion is that if your teeth is dirty, your whole body is dirty, because you have to go into the bathroom to brush your teeth. So if your teeth is dirty, that tells me that you're not going into the bathroom to shower or anything else. You just go into the toilet, which is going to make you smell even worse. So you go into the bathroom to the toilet, but you're not doing a shower. You're not brushing your teeth. So my opinion, it's been my opinion for a long time, that if a man has dirty teeth, which there's plenty of them even to this day, then his whole body's dirty, because that tells me they're not going into the bathroom. When they go into the bathroom, they're not going in there to shower and brush your teeth. Because when you go into the bathroom, you should go in there and do everything. Toilet, take a shower, brush your teeth. Okay, so even when in my college days, so even when I was in high school, there were plenty, particularly plenty of black guys who had terrible breath. I can name names. When I was in college, I saw the same thing. I'm thinking, why do you want to see me? Okay. It's always bothered me. Nasty teeth has always bothered me, even since I was 16. But, virgin black men in particular, I don't really care what color you are. be sure to brush your teeth, take a shower every day. If you're intimate with somebody, be sure to take a shower before you go over there. Brush your teeth before you go over there. Okay? Do everything. Go wash your whole area. Wash your whole area down there. Wash your whole private area down there. Back and front. Wash everywhere. Okay? Now, when I was growing up, now I'm going to talk about females. Now, when I was young, we only had, Ivory soap, Safeguard, and baby powder. But nowadays they have a whole lot more chemicals, a lot more perfumes than they had when I was a teenager. Okay, so even the tampons are better now. They're made better. Now let's just say puberty starts at age 10. I was growing up, puberty started at 12 or 13, but let's just say 10 years old. Okay, so parents, if you have a daughter from age, definitely, just make sure your daughter has a shower or bath every day. Starting at puberty 10, teach your daughter to wash down there. Teach your daughter to wash the back and the front of the private areas. Just take some soap and wash down there, the back and the front. Because from puberty, about age 10 to age 49, which is about the beginning of menopause, we have 3 substances on our body. We have blood, sweat, and bacteria. And you got to wash that off daily. Now, from ages 50 on, you don't have the blood anymore. You have bacteria and sweat. So you still have to wash in your private areas. Okay? Wash down there. Okay? In particular, put some soap, Ivory soap. Ivory Spring is very good, y'all. Okay? Ivory soap. Wash down there. Parents, I'm telling you, please tell your daughter, ages 10, to wash down there every day. Every day when they come home from school or before they go to school, to wash down there, wash under the arm. 10 years old is not too young to use deodorant because the kids are a lot more active than we were. All we did was ride a bike and swing. But these kids are a lot more active. They do soccer, they do a whole dancing, a whole lot of things. So, parents, so that if you have a daughter, and please tell her to wash in her private areas, so she'll have that habit over a lifetime, washing her private areas. Okay, when you're over 50, you still need to do the same thing. You need to wash your private areas. You need to wash under your arm, all your private areas. Irish Spring, Safeguard is still good, y'all. Okay. Get your daughter in the habit of this, so she don't have to deal with this as a teenager. These guys talking about her on Instagram and YouTube. Tell her before she has a date, to make sure she takes a shower, make sure she washes down there. You can use douches. Douches are even are simpler than what they used to be. Douches are made better. They have better chemicals. And you can use douches all of your life, from ages 10 to the time you check out of here. You can use a douche. Okay, and like I said, the chemicals are a lot better in the douches nowadays. Tell your daughter to brush her teeth daily. Go into the shower, do everything. Brush your teeth, floss, use mouthwash. And I do think I would say to girls, before you have a date, make sure all these areas are clean, because you don't want to have a date with all these other distractions, with all this odor and stuff. You don't want that. So now I believe in living cheap. I believe that. But I do not believe in compromising on quality. I will go out and get the expensive soaps. I may have a coupon for it, but I will get the most expensive soaps because they have better ingredients. I will get expensive detergent. Why? Because it has better ingredients. See, when you buy these cheap detergents, they're not really any good. When you buy, because you got to use twice as much to even get everything clean. So it's better to use the more expensive detergents and make sure everything is clean. Now, I do wipes like every 2 weeks. Now, people say, well, that's kind of ridiculous. Well, okay, if I have 14 pairs of underwear and I do laundry every week, that's not I'm wasting money. So when I do laundry every 2 weeks, well, how do I do that? Instead of washing 14 pairs of underwear, I wait 2 weeks and wash 25 pairs of underwear. In other words, I buy more underwear so that I can do 30 pairs of underwear all at once every 2 weeks with bleach and all that. Instead of just washing 10 pair of underwear every week. That's a waste of money to me. That's a waste of money and water. So look, so just do whites every 2 weeks, but what I do is get 15 or 20 more pair of underwear. Okay, so I'm really washing 30 pairs of underwear every 2 weeks. And I do the same with socks. Rather than washing 8 pairs of socks every week, which is expensive, a waste of money and water, I will buy more and more socks. So at the end of 2 weeks, I will wash 15 pairs of white socks, and that saves some money. But see, I'm just using water. That saves me some money. Just do more and more. Buy more and more socks and more underwear. Ditto for bras, y'all. If you're still wearing one, okay. But anyway, a lot of people. This is a touchy subject, but like I said, whether you have a son or daughter, urge them to go into the bathroom and do everything. Go take a shower, brush your teeth, wash the private areas. Okay, wash all private areas with soap. It's a touchy area, but I do believe if you're intimate with someone, you have a right to tell them that, him or her that. You do have a right. Just tell them. It's not an easy thing to say, but you know what? You're going to be doing them a world of good because it will last them for 30, 40 years. Have a nice day.